The centuries-old technology of turning wheels with water still produces relatively clean energy. The Carrot hydropower project is designed to produce 720 megawatts, enough to supply electricity to about 5 million Pakistanis. The $1.7 billion investment comes from China's Three Gorges Corporation. Pakistan wants to boost its renewable energy production from 5 to 30% in the next 8 years. That requires a $32 billion investment. But with the economy struggling and negligible foreign investment, achieving the government's 2030 goal won't be easy.
The current magnitude and current quantum of the RE is only 5%. So the government has set up the target to take it to 30% in the year 2030. Overall import, as you know, in the country is around 12 to 14 billion US dollar, depending upon the priority, and I would say around 50% goes to the power sector and 50% to the transportation sector. So that's a huge bill, and for coal it's around 2 billion US dollar per year.
That cost is set to rise not just because of higher oil prices. Pakistan's population is growing at 2% a year, and the demand for electricity is expected to soar from 40,000 megawatts to 60,000 by 2030. But an estimated 144 million Pakistanis, many in remote villages, are not connected to the national grid or don't have a reliable supply. In southern Pakistan, a group of environmentalists called the Indus Earth Trust invested about $150,000 to set up 5 mini solar power plants. They help provide off-the-grid electricity to more than 3,000 people. Some villagers who left for cities have returned, and electricity seems to have strengthened the community spirit and provided self-sustaining jobs.
Each house has an electricity meter, and the charges are deposited into a community account for the village. That pays for my $30 a month salary and helps in case we need maintenance.
Further south in the Arabian Sea, wind power is being harnessed. For the last 3 years, this 50-megawatt wind farm has tried to help the local wetland ecosystem on Pakistan's southernmost tidal land. Projects like this are meant to have a dual impact, not just produce clean energy through the wind, but also plant mangroves to sequester carbon. But in the grand scheme of Pakistan's expanding power needs, these projects are tiny. In addition to power generation, the government needs major investment to upgrade and renovate its power grid so electricity can reach consumers. The push to move away from expensive hydrocarbons to eco-friendly sources sounds good in theory, but remains a long way from reality. Osama bin Javaid, Al Jazeera, Thatta, southern Pakistan.